Wow, why are China and Russia so chummy? But China and the US are constantly at odds. What's really going on? Does China have clear enemies and friends, or is this all just political games? Hello everyone, welcome back to Did You Know? In this video, we're going to fully analyze the relationships between the three world giants, the United States, Russia, and China. Not just theory, we'll look at the facts and behind-the-scenes strategies. Put simply, imagine China as a successful entrepreneur. Its relationship with the United States is like two rival CEOs in the same market. They do business together but are suspicious of each other. One wants to be number one. The other refuses to lose. Its relationship with Russia is like two gangsters who unite because they share a common enemy. That same CEO, the United States. They aren't truly brothers, but they need each other so they don't get beaten down alone. This fundamental difference is what makes China's foreign policy unique. China has no eternal enemies, nor eternal friends. What it has is eternal interests. Okay, let's start with the most heated one first. China versus the United States. This is like two exes who still share the same office. Economically, they are deeply dependent. The US-China trade volume is nearly $500 billion per year. iPhones are made in China but sold in America. It would be mutually destructive if they completely cut ties. But on the ground, they keep fighting. Trade wars, bans on chip exports to China, US military buildup in the Philippines and Guam, and the most sensitive issue, semiconductors from Taiwan. China says it's theirs. The US says, don't even think about taking it by force. So the US-China relationship is a competitive interdependence. Is it healthy? No. Can they break up? Also impossible. So why do China and Russia seem so close? The answer is simple. They both dislike being dictated to by America. After Russia invaded Ukraine and faced Western sanctions, China became Russia's main economic lifeline. China buys Russian oil and gas at a discount and exports cars, electronics, and other goods to Russia. Their trade volume is now over $200 billion per year. But don't get it wrong. China has never recognized Russia's annexation of Crimea or Donbass, and China has never officially supplied weapons to Russia. Really? Yes. This is China's strategy. Be friends, but don't join the war. They say, we are neutral. But in fact, without China, Russia's economy might have already collapsed. And an important point, the Russian people are now very pro-China. A recent survey shows nearly 70% of Russians trust China's leadership. In contrast, only 14% trust the US. So, from all this, where does China benefit? With the United States, China gains technology and global markets, even if they constantly argue. With Russia, China gains a political ally at the UN and cheap natural resources. And the smartest part, China has never formed a formal military alliance with Russia. Why? Because China doesn't want to be dragged into a major war just for Moscow's interests. China stays flexible. It can be friendly with Russia today and do business with the US tomorrow. So the answer is, China has no true friends in geopolitics. It has temporary partners. And that's what makes it so hard to predict. What do you think? Does China benefit more from Russia or the United States? Write your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss other exciting videos. See you next time.